Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some yummy spicy tofu with some brown rice and quinoa with some broccoli. Alright, so let me show you how it's done. First I'm going to show you the ingredients that I use. I will leave the exact measurement below. But for the rice, I'm going to be using this packaged quinoa and brown rice. You can also use fresh organic, you know, this is organic, but you can use fresh quinoa, which is right here. Let's see, quinoa and brown rice right there. See that right there? You can make that yourself, but I don't feel like doing all that today. I'm just going to be using the packaged one. This is actually pretty good. It's the Seeds of Change quinoa and brown rice with garlic, and yeah, that's what we're going to be using. On to the seasonings. Okay, y'all, let me tell you something. I like a lot of seasonings, okay? I don't like nasty plain stuff. So we're gonna show you the seasonings we're using. We're using some chili powder, some onion powder, some Italian seasoning, some Lori seasoning salt, some garlic powder, some cayenne pepper, some black pepper, and some lemon pepper. We're gonna use all of this. We're gonna use a whole bunch of this though. We're gonna use a little bit of each thing, but it's gonna add a lot of, you know, flavor. Also some pink Himalayan sea salt. So for the breading, I'm going to be using, this is actually an all multi-purpose organic, ooh, what is that on my finger? Don't pay attention, I don't even know what that is. But this is an all organic, all-purpose pancake mix. You can use this for pancakes or you can use it for breading. Bam. Or if you don't got that, what I did was I put some organic, what is this? Oatmeal, and you just, you know. Blended that up into like a little flour, oat flour. So if you don't have any of that, you can do that. So the next thing we're going to be using for our utensils and things like that, I have a glass, Tupperware. This is not Tupperware, oh my gosh. This is a glass ceramic, Pyrex, whatever you want to call it, baking dish. I'm going to be putting my tofu in to soak. I do not have, what is it called, a tofu strainer thingy, so I'm about to be a little ratchet and we're going to use a rag, okay? Alright. Another thing we have here, obviously, is a pot. You see, that's a pot. And that, no, that's not a pot. Shit. Okay. Excuse my language. That is a pan. That is a pan. That is a pot. So, pan, pot, bam. Okay. Now, for fruit, and excuse this tissue, I have this right here because I was actually drying off that because I scrubbed it. But we have a cantaloupe. We're going to cut up and place in there. And bam, onto the tofu. This is actually from Tofu from Sprouts. It's actually kind of frozen because our fridge gets really, really cold. So they actually froze it, which I'm kind of happy about because I've seen on YouTube a lot of people say to freeze it is better prior to cooking it. So yeah. You should get one to the steps. You get it? The steps. Okay, you know what? I don't need to be recording. Ooh, this looks so, look at that. Our floor looks dirty. We need to mop. Okay, let's go back over here. Let's go into the steps of cooking this. Next thing you want to do, which is very important, is to wash your dirty freaking hands. Like if you over here touching on all this food without clean hands, now I'm looking at you with the side eye, okay? So let's wash our hands. Let me wash my other hand too. You gotta be nasty. I just wash one hand and not the other. Okay, so next we're gonna cut this tofu out of the packet. Ooh, 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 ooh. This knife is too sharp. Okay, no, this is too sharp. I mean, yeah, it kind of went down kind of hard, but I was trying to aim from here, but I was looking at the camera, so hopefully I didn't damage my tofu. Let's just see. When my hands are still wet, at least you know I washed them. Okay, let's take this out. So as you guys can see, I'm slightly disappointed because half of my tofu, thanks to my stupid fridge, is frozen. So we're gonna have to let that defrost for the next 20 minutes. Hopefully it hurries it up because I'm starving. So we gotta let that defrost. So yeah. In the meantime, let's go mix up a dry batter so that way at least we'll have that together.
Just a young gun with a quick fuse. I was uptight, wanna let loose. I was dreaming of bigger things and wanna leave my old life behind. Not a yes sir, not a follower. Fit the box, fit the mold, have a seat for ya. Pick a number. I was like Nick before the thunder.
Now that we finished that, we're just going to, you know, stir this up. You know what I'm saying? I got my little chipotle fork because this did come with chipotle actually. I like their forks. You see how thick they are? Oh, y'all. So I had a chipotle burrito. It was so good. I didn't even know that they had vegetarian burritos there. It was so good. I didn't even know tofu could taste so good. But it was delicious. It was so good, y'all. It was so good. So we're just going to stir this up until we get nice and mixed all together. You want to taste it. That would be nasty, but you could. I'm not going to taste it. I ain't going to taste it. I just know it's good. So I'm just going to do that like that. You know what I'm saying? Make it look nice and stirred together. And if you want, you can add some pink Himalayan sea salt, because I don't use regular salt for the most part. I do sometimes, but it just depends. So yeah, now we have our breading set aside. We're just going to wait for this tofu to defrost. And then we can strain it and, you know, chop it up and then just coat it and all that stuff. As you can already see, this knife is extremely sharp. And we're just going to, I think I'm going to do like chicken strips. Well, it's not chicken, but you know, maybe chicken strips. See while it's still frozen. Okay, basically, when it's not frozen, because I'm going to marinate this in the fridge in some hot sauce. So this is completely frozen, so yeah, let's let that defrost because it's frozen. But we're gonna do chicken strips like this, and I'm gonna do it about this size. So yeah, so I was impatient. You can see the frozen pieces, but I just chopped them up into 10 little square pieces like this, and now I'm about to sit them into. Now I'm about to sit them into this. Yep, and we're gonna put some hot sauce on them and let them sit for about like 30 minutes in the fridge. So now while that is soaking, we're going to chop up this cantaloupe to have a nice good fruit. Yeah. I don't know if this is right. We're going to find out as we cut it. This is my trick to cutting cantaloupe. I actually like to start off at the bottom. I cut that part off. Flip it so that's nice and sturdy, you know, so it won't move around. Then I take it and at an angle, I will chop down. I literally like to peel this like I'm chopping an apple. Basically, that's how I do it, like an apple. So I cut off all the skin and then I cut it in half, take out all of the seeds, and then I chop it up into whatever shape.
Come on, turn the radio on. It's Friday night and it won't feel long. Gotta check my phone and put my white Vans on. It's Friday night and it won't feel long till I hit the dance.
So I sprinkled a little bit more of the wheat flour, oat flour. However, these are the ones that crumbled up. I think it's because they were still slightly frozen. So I'm just gonna make a crumble out of that and use that for something else. But this is what it looked like after I cooked it for a couple minutes on each side, and I'm gonna put it in the oven on 400 degrees for about 15 minutes, see where it's at, and if it needs a little bit more time, we'll put it back in there a little bit more, let that crispy up.
No limit in the sky that I won't fly for you. No amount of tears in my eyes that I won't cry for you. Oh no, with every breath that I take, I want you to share that air with me. There's no promise.
That I'm not liking, you guys, is the fact that this is still taking forever to get crunchy. Some pieces are crunchy, some pieces aren't. Look at my brother's chicken right there. But anyway, so we're just waiting. But here we have some bread. I'm gonna drizzle some olive oil on these and put these in the oven for about 5 minutes so they get a little bit crunchy. And then dinner will be served. And then I guess I'll just come back with the finishing results. Okay, so here you guys, we have it. The rice and quinoa, veggies, some bread, and some crispy kind of rolls. Some of these are crispy, some of these aren't. Like this one is pretty crispy, but I think I don't know, it didn't turn out as crispy as I wanted it to, so I think I really have to chef fry it. It's good, but it's just not as good. So shut up and record. Anyway, this is it. I'm gonna show you guys how I played it, and that's it. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoy. Also, we do have some cantaloupe if you want to have with it. So here's a good melon after you eat it for a nice sweet treat. But that is it.